Alright guys, we're back at the never-ending task of getting this place ready, but we're getting there. Drywall is getting started. Drywall is going to be started on Sunday, so what I did is went out and bought the stuff we're going to need for drywall and a nice chunk of insulated foam that we are going to be putting in up in the attic where the door is going to be for now until that gets in. Oh no, my spray paint fell out, but what do you think of that color? That's a pretty color. I got an idea. I'm going to show you all what my idea is. Whoa. That's beautiful. Ooh, it's nice and cool in here. Woo, shouldn't have the AC running. You guys are just watching like this red tip of that's paint can. Paint can, folks. But this pole here, I'm not going to chase it out. So, Sarge reds, well, let's go with a little red. We're going to do some red. So we're going to spray this. This little fella there is going to be that kind of candy apple red. That'll look nice, pop with the windows. But I'm going to get this stuff moved in. I'm glad I left the AC on. I probably shouldn't because the front windows aren't there, but it's really hot and humid in here. So let's keep most of it in. I'm going to get to work. Oh, and I got some toys. Justin came through again. I'll show you that stuff here in a little bit. Woo, is it hot? It's like 2,687 degrees Fahrenheit Celsius height, something like that. But what I'm doing right now is I'm excavating from the basement. There's a bunch of old stuff that was still down there from when I bought the building. There's a bunch of like paperwork from like an architect firm and stuff like that. But there were some old signs down there which I took out. I'm going to try to give some new life. I don't know if they're going to actually work for my shop, but I'll show you what we got going on here. So this is the boat docks. I'm not sure where this was at. I'm assuming it's somewhere local in Michigan. The boat docks, waterfront dining and dancing. So if you're from the Michigan area and remember this building, let me know where it was at. I'm kind of curious. The other side, I'll flip it around here and show you what's on the other side. But before I do that, we have this giant hobby sign. It's kind of cool. It kind of has like that, I don't know, it's kind of a cool look. I like the H and all that stuff, the way it's stylized, but it doesn't necessarily work with my building. I have my own sign coming or else I do something with it. But I'm assuming this would be great to put like in a man cave, a garage, or even if you have a hobby shop. I really don't deal with too much of the hobbies. I do more of the toys and things of that nature. And it's massive. It's, I mean, there's my truck. And it's probably about 10 feet long. So I can see taking that thing, put some LED lights in it. Or just, it might work still. It's the old channel lighting from whatever business it was from. So if you guys remember seeing this on a hobby shop around here, let me know where it's from. I don't believe this was ever on the old novelty shop. But still pretty cool. But back to this sign, we'll flip it around and show you what it's at. And it's in a handicap spot. He's about to get a ticket. Boat docks going to get a ticket. All right, so the big reveal. Let's flip the other side. I know I showed this to you guys before, but now that it's up in the light, I cleaned it off, hosed it off, as you can tell. Halloween headquarters. I'm 99.9% sure they actually had this on the novelty shop back in the day. Again, it's kind of big. I don't really have anywhere to put it in the shop. I'd love to have it displayed on a wall, kind of a throwback, but I really don't have anywhere it's going to put this thing without taking up a lot of space. So I'll try to figure it out. I'm not really a Halloween headquarters either, but if you have a Halloween shop, maybe this would be something you'd want. It's kind of got that primitive art that someone put on there. The other side, I'm assuming, is blank before like the back of the boat dock sign. But there we have it. That one's probably my favorite. Actually, the hobby one's pretty cool, but I like that one. I'm pretty sure this one was up here. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the basement and finish getting this stuff done. I have one more drywall company coming up today, and he's going to give me a quote on the drywall, and we should be rocking and rolling with that. And here's my little helper. Hold on. Went. I had him walk up the corner. Did you get my change? I gave him a 50. He didn't know what to do with it. Like, you've never seen a $50 bill before. You're walking down the street without money flapping in the wind? Come on, Mikey. This is our generation coming up. Did they give you all singles? I hope they did, because I'm going to pay you with all singles. What do you think, Mikey? Is this fun work, carrying all this stuff out of the basement? Would you rather do this or would you rather roof? Oh my goodness gracious. Can't have anything nice for these kids, I swear. All right, now this one is gonna have to be displayed somewhere in the shop. I don't know where, but this used to be the novelty shop. That phone number, I don't know what the area code would have been back then. They only had one area code for most of Michigan, so I wanna say it was 304, but I might be off. But here's your old hours, 9 to 6 Monday through Wednesday, 9 to 8 Thursday, Friday, and 10 to 5 on Saturday. But yeah, this was in the shop, so I'm gonna hose it off, clean it up, and I'll probably find somewhere cool to hang that. But again, too big. All right, guys, we're here again, getting some glass block work done. What do you consider? You're masons, right? Like, not stone masons. Are you like in the cult, so like the stone masonry stuff? Yeah. These guys, like, they're on the back of the dollar bill, so. They're Templars or something. So here's what we're doing. We're replacing this with the glass block window because, you know, it's just the P room. No one's gonna need that. This is Jeff. He's a master mason, right? All right. We got James here. He's the muscle. But we're replacing that window, and then we have, I think I showed you guys the other ones, but this glass block leaks and is crooked and old, and I wanted them all to match anyway. So we got this.
Oh, you don't have one. I don't have a probe? Not anymore.
I got a bunch of screwdrivers right there. They're Masons. They don't need screwdrivers. All right, so we have a warring faction of window installers. We have the Masons with the glass block. All right, this is Team Mason with Jeff, and they're very industrious. And this was good. We had these old boards. Look at this. I'm lucky you guys are up there, not because I'm fat. I'd break those boards. They look big, but yeah, no. All right, well, all the window people left. They all had to go get supplies. So I have kind of some windows in. So obviously they need to finish the mortar and everything, but that's what's going to be in there. Looks a lot better than that old one that was there. That one is still just an open void, but that's going to be the same kind of block. And then we're starting to get the frames put in up here in the front. And like I said, I was going to paint this pole. And I'm a man of my word. I painted it. Looks pretty good. I like it. So, we're going with the red. It's going to match. But yeah, we're getting the black frames put in here. The window should be in next week, but the frames are going in today. But yeah, sitting out here trying to get this stuff done, knocking it out, and show you guys once we're finished here. I still got toys I have to go through. I'm sitting in my truck. I need to go through them. I'll do it. I will. It'll be in this video, don't worry. I'll splice it in somewhere. All right, guys, so we're starting to get the frames in. There's no glass right now. But how do you feel about having other people here doing windows? You did our other windows. Now I have someone doing the glass block. It's like a warring faction.
I'm back now.
Good answer, good answer. So we're going to get the glass in here. You said, what, next weekend?
Next weekend, yeah.
So next weekend we should have glass in here, but until then, this is a sneak peek. I'll wait till I get it all and I'll give you a picture and show you what it's going to look like. Just pretend it's really clear glass on it. It's very clean glass. No one will try to get in here because exactly, yeah, it's smudge-free glass. But no, it's going to look sharp. It's going to be a lot bigger, a lot more open. Because I think that old window was right about as high as this was. I think it was like this high. Maybe a little lower, but it was pretty high, so you didn't have the nice big picture windows going in there. So there's a lot of traffic, which is nice. And people see us when we're out here. Now with these windows and everything, it's going to be good. All right, so the glass is here. Look at, that's Hercules right there. He's got that little piece. He's going to make you carry those big pieces.
All by myself.
What did you say those things weigh? 230 pounds? Each one is 230 pounds of glass. Tempered with some like...
Now listen, JB, when we lift...
Use your knees, not your back.
Just use your hand to push it to me. Push it against me. We gotta pull it out first. Underneath.
This is going to be interesting to watch. There's 4 of those things.
Just grab it, get the cup. The cups are way easier. Put the cup on. No, other way. Hand it. That's why it makes this. Up and up. Do not press that button.
You got that. Do not press that button.
Ready?
You got it?
And walk. Oh! Now I'm gonna turn around.
Pivot! Pivot! Someone's not happy on the street out there.
Too fast, too slow. Am I good?
Looks about right to me, but I'm not carrying a 230-pound piece of glass.
Wait till he gets my bill.
Push your butt. You do it, turn the other way. The other way.
Upside down.
All right.
Well, that's plastic. It'd be awesome.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See?
Pull it out a little bit.
I'm out. You need to come on.
All right, that's exciting. That's one piece. We're not going to videotape them doing the other 3 because there might be some cussing after the second one. All right, guys, back at it. It is 6 in the morning. Sun just came up. Not even all the way up yet. Your crickets in the background. And it's cold. It's August, and it's chilly. I shouldn't be wearing a t-shirt, I feel like, but the drywall guys are on their way here. I need to get them in, and I got some other stuff I need to get framed out before they make their way down to the main floor. Hold on. I'm trying to open a door when I'm tired still. Why is this not opening? Aha, there. All right, victory is mine. Stuck and spooky. So what I gotta frame out today is we have to frame out around that door. I need to put the rest of this insulation up. Frame out around that door. And I forgot about this. This is my fault. My fault. I need to do a little chase around that pipe so they can drywall it. So there's not a pipe hanging out of the ceiling. So that is my morning. And then I'm gonna go get coffee. As soon as I get them in here, I'm going to get coffee. Yep, coffee. I'll probably bring back some donuts for the crew or something. So, all right, well, I'm gonna turn the lights on and get to it. I'll see you guys later. Ah, light. Delicious light. All right, since I got a crew of drywall guys over at the shop, I got to get some framing done, and it's really early. I decided that I'd get some go juice and some sugar, get everyone moving. Gotta love the giant box of Dunkin'. So, all right, I'm going back to work. I'll show you the progress as we go. All right, guys, so Caesar here, he's little, but he's a beast. He's carrying these drywalls up. Oh, it's a race now. They're off to the race. Don't drop my drywall, gentlemen. He's gonna push you up the steps, man. They've been telling me all day how much they love 5/8 drywall. Well, I guess the ceilings have to be 5/8 for fire code, so that's what we got going on. So you've been doing drywall for a while, right, Caesar? And you just started your own company?
Yeah.
All right, we got to turn around and see. Give this. So CM Drywall. I'll let you know at the end if they're worth calling. But they're cool peeps, all right. So
Right, that counts for something.
that counts for something. I found them on Groupon, but 20. You heard it here first, people. It's on video.
Yeah, with some 20% off.
Yeah, 20% off. I'll take it. I take every little cut I can get right now. All right, I'm out here cleaning up some more of the stuff I dug out of the attic. They're up there right now doing drywall, so I wanted to get stuff out of there. Some of the stuff I'm going to keep, so clean the stuff up, but I found something pretty fun to clean. We have this old flag stand, and look. I mean, come on. How can you not have fun cleaning this stuff up? I can sit here all day. It's like hypnotizing. But covered with a bunch of old dust from the 90s, but we're going to get it cleaned up and everything else, but it's pretty neat. I guess I used to have little flags in here that you would put on this kind of stuff. I know I found some of the old flags in there, but I'll probably figure out something to do with this. It's pretty neat, but it's all metal, so water's not going to hurt it. Back to cleaning. Go the other way this time. There we go. All right, so we're out here. We got the plywood up. Mike is up there putting the rest of the tie back up. I helped at the bottom, but I couldn't obviously videotape. But he volunteered, being the skinniest of us all, to no offense, Pat.
That's all right.
Pat was the ladder holder. But now that we got that up, the metal's gonna go up, and then the sign. I got it. Throw it.
That's bad.
Look at that. I could have played soccer or something. Wait, no, you can't use your hands in soccer. Never mind. All right, we're gonna get some more work done. All right, guys, it is, shoot, it's almost 8 o'clock. Been here since 6 o'clock this morning. But we got a bunch done. I had the drywall guys out here. Let me show you what we got done so far. It is dusty. Drywall is no joke. I'm glad I hired someone to do it, not trying to do it myself, but look how dusty it is. We got the entire ceiling done on the second floor. Got that bathroom done, the attic. Carrying all this stuff up, man. I'm glad I didn't have to do that. These guys are beasts. You can see the plumes of dust. So I'm gonna leave these windows cracked so that stuff clears itself out. Yeah, look at that. Blood dust on that's nuts. And that's why I have the furnace turned off, or the AC, because that would kill that thing. But up here's almost done. Starting to look like a building. Now, I know this isn't part of the store per se, but it's getting there. I have to throw a couple more nailers. I missed a couple. But they got all the walls, the ceiling in here, and the dust. Holy moly. But yeah, it's starting to come together, guys. Starting to come together. Looks so much different just having like a ceiling. I can't believe how different it looks. Cannot believe how different it looks without studs and insulation showing. It's getting there, guys. I'm getting excited. I hope you're getting excited too. So I'm gonna go grab some food because I haven't eaten anything all day. I've been here running off of a couple donuts and coffee. So me and Mike got knocked out and these drywall guys killed it. So I'm gonna go grab some food and I'll catch you guys later. All right, so like I said, I got another little collection from Justin. He goes around. You've seen him a couple times in the videos, but he goes around and finds collections of stuff. And sometimes I'll buy the toys, sometimes I won't. But here's a little one that I bought. Let me show you what we got. First off, we have commemorative G.I. Joe. There's a bunch of these, G.I. Joes. They're the commemorative ones. G.I. Joe, as you can see, 1964. And this is the 1994 commemorative edition figure here. That's pretty cool. He's got his little E-tool, his rifle, helmet, maps, grenades, G.I. Joe thing, knife, tripods, fun stuff. And there's some more of those kind of 12-inch G.I. Joe figures in here. Now these things, you know, they're pretty cool. I don't think, yeah, they do open. Okay, I didn't know if these had the window boxes, but they do. So you have the different action pilots. Now these ones are all like the different branches. So you have the action pilot. He said he had gotten these from a woman who was selling a bunch of stuff. She wanted a lot of money for Barbies and some other things, but he's starting to learn. He knew that I probably wouldn't pick up some of the stuff, so he ended up getting these. And he said she wanted like $50 per Barbie, which is really high on like 90s era Barbie dolls. So that's really, really high. I mean, you're probably lucky to sell them for 15. But anyways, he ended up picking these up, so I picked them up from him. Get the Action Sailor there. And there's duplicates. So this person must have been a collector. And just a lot of times people would buy a lot of this stuff from the 90s and hold it, thinking it was going to go up in value. I mean, these things might be 25 bucks a pop. You can see they were 15 back in the day. But I think stuff in the 90s is starting to creep up. Like the 80s stuff is up there now because the people that were kids and remember playing with this stuff in the 80s are now getting to the age where they want to have some of that nostalgia back, I think, and have a little more disposable income to buy toys. Traffic's been horrible all day. People out there beeping. They've been doing construction for a couple weeks over on the main drag there, so. Got another Marine. So there's a couple of them. They're in good shape. Sometimes I'll find these in the boxes will be torn up, and it's just not even worth picking up because, I mean, again, they're not super expensive, and if they're beat up, not really worth getting. But these ones are clean. These ones are in nice shape. And now this one's a little different. This one here is the Home for the Holiday Soldier, which is pretty cool. So he's got a little Christmas present, little dolls, and all that stuff for assuming whoever he's coming home to. So that's those figures. Let's go through this rest of this stuff. You want to see? Sneak peek? Oh, what is it? Whoa. All right, so next up is this little box. Now, this is not something I typically get because this is it's basically a dead card game, but it's called Wyvern. But it does have a market. So now, if you guys are familiar with Magic the Gathering, I do sell Magic the Gathering cards. I forget when this came out. I guess it was probably 95, 94, because it came out right around when Magic the Gathering had Fallen Empires. Let me see if there's a date on here. I want to say it was probably it was like mid-90s, maybe 94. I forget when Fallen Empires came out. But the thing that makes these kind of interesting, and I've never played Wyvern. I never got into this one. I played Magic as a youngin'. But the Wyvern cards, there were some of them that were misprinted, where it was a Magic the Gathering Fallen Empires card front, and the back of it was actually a Wyvern back, the card back. So these are sealed. There's these three, which is the limited edition, which is the first run of them, and then I guess they had this expansion pack, which was called Phoenix. But the ones that would have those misprints, I believe, is this pack. I don't know, and if you're out there and you guys know, I have to do a little more research. I don't know if it was these or the starter decks that could have that misprint, and they're pretty rare. But Fallen Empire cards aren't super valuable, but the Fallen Empires, the Wyvern backs as a misprint, are pretty valuable. Well, they're more valuable, let's put it that way. They're not thousands of dollars or anything like that, but still pretty neat. So I got those, and those will probably be going up very shortly. If you guys are interested in those, I'll probably be selling those here. Getting them thrown up online. And last but not least, we got more carded 90s figures. So we have the Brood from the Toy Biz line. I remember getting all these Toy Biz ones when I was a kid. Well, like, I guess it was like early teen maybe when they came out. They have these G.I. Joe Extremes. Again, I just picked up some of these and I got another collection of them. It's funny, like I'll buy something and then it's ended up being just like when it rains it pours, that kind of figure. So you got Tusk. This little feller actually pops up out of his back. Then we have Inferno, and I know one of these is a misprint. I forget which one. Maybe it's this one. So one of them is actually Firebolt, and one of them is not. So let's see. Yeah, I guess this is Iron Claw, and he's on the Firebolt card. So I don't know if there's a market for that as a misprint, but I'll have to look into it. And I normally don't buy starting lineups, but this is the only one that I know of that's actually has any kind of value, and that's the Michael Jordan one. So we did grab that one from Justin, and the rest of these are Seaquest. Yeah, I think all the rest of these are Seaquest figures. And again, they're not super expensive. They're maybe 15 bucks, 20 bucks, if that. But they're neat, and I don't have any of them, so he had all those Playmate Star Trek. Funny thing, he still had all those Playmate Star Trek. He said he was going to try to list them online. and see if you can sell them. I recommended doing it as a lot. Oh, we just had a tsunami of Seaquest figures. So, well, I'll pull these out. I'll show you guys what we have. So we have the Dolphin. If you want a Dolphin action figure, kind of looks like Echo the Dolphin, right? From that old game. I've never seen Seaquest, so I don't recognize any of these people. I'm trying to find his name on here. Oh, I guess it's the regular Leslie Farina, rather, and Darwin is the Dolphin. And then Lieutenant Commander Catherine Hitchcock. So is this basically like Star Trek under the water? Like, it's like Aquanauts for grown-ups or something? Octonauts. My kids love that show. Another Darwin. Again, there's a lot of multiples with these, so I'm assuming this was someone who was a collector, who was collecting things just to kind of hold on to them. Or they just bought stuff. Maybe they did some kind of a flea market. Who knows? Get that. Another Darwin. Another Darwin. I have a whole school of dolphins. I guess, do dolphins swim in schools? They're not fish, so. Cluster? What is it called? A pod? I think it's a pod, right? The dolphins are a pod. I should know because my kids watch Octonauts all the time. I'm sure there was an episode on it. Ooh, we got Elton John. It's not really Elton John. It's Lieutenant J.G. Tim O'Neill. And there's 2 more in here. We have Lucas. It looks like, who's that kid? He looks familiar. Like, he's from a sitcom. I don't know which one, but he looks familiar to me. I don't remember him. I remember him, but I don't. And then one more Darwin in there. So that's what we got, guys. Not a huge collection, but still pretty interesting. You know, you got some little variety here. You got your Michael Jordan, your Seaquest. These Wyvern things are probably my favorite out of this whole thing. Again, more or less for the fact that the misprint that they had back in the day. So anyways, guys, we have some more work to get done here at the shop, but I wanted to show you a little toy collection to kind of throw that in into the mix to kind of show you what else we've been doing. There's been a lot of work here, guys. We've been busting it. We're trying to get this place open. And like I said, I just want to make this into somewhere special. I don't want this to just be your everyday toy shop. I don't want to be, okay, I'm going to go in there and buy a couple things. I want this to be, let's go there. It's an adventure. You know, we get to see a bunch of stuff that we've never seen before, stuff that we remember and we haven't seen since we were kids. So we've put a lot of effort into this place. We've sunk in our heart and soul, like I was saying, into this place. Blood, sweat, and tears. A little bit of blood, a lot of sweat, some tears. But, you know, it's getting there, and this is going to be somewhere special. I want this to be somewhere where people can come. I wanted to find a place, you know, that way I could have somewhere close to home. I could be part of the community I grew up in, and then when I saw this place and the condition it was in, you know, I was like, it just spoke to me. Let's get it done. Let's get this place fixed up. It was kind of sad to see this place. I had so many good memories of just being dilapidated. So, I mean, it's getting there, and I'm going to put together a video once we get done of like the before and after, and it just, every time I'll go back, I'll be sitting on my computer and I'll look at some of those old pictures and I'm like, man, it has a long way to go still. Not really. I mean, it does, but not really. But from where it's come from, whew, it's made a big difference, guys. So I look forward to all you guys coming down here, checking this place out, and meeting a lot of you in person. I know a lot of you are local, a lot of you are, you know, close enough to make the drive. Heck, if you're in New Zealand or Canada or wherever and you want to make the trip, I'm more than happy to talk to you guys too. It'd be awesome. I know we have an awesome community here and on the Facebook page, so I want to have that actual same community in person as well. So again, we're trying to make something magic, something special here. Not just your run-of-the-mill, fly-by-night, you know, pop-up, have a little toy shop. I want this to be somewhere where you can bring your kids and be, you know, just have a good time. Be proud that this is in your community or somewhere that you're going to go. So that's what we're looking to do. And I know we do a lot of videos on the updates and all that stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy them. If you're watching this, it's at the end of one of these videos. So if you're this far into the video, you probably do enjoy watching them. And I really appreciate all of you guys that have been following us on this journey and taking this place from, you know, an abandoned building basically to what it's going to be. So I look forward to finishing this journey and getting this place opened up and meeting a lot of you guys. And I hope today is the day, if you're not subscribed, that I've earned your subscription. And you know, you guys can go ahead and click that subscribe button and share this with your friends. We're really trying to grow the channel to help get the word out on the shop and all the stuff we're trying to do here. So we have some surprises that I haven't talked about yet, but you'll see once we get it done. This is going to be somewhere magic, I think. And that's what we're looking to do. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.